All right, hey Joe. So when you first pick her up and you first take her home, it's important to think about what you want in her as you go forward with her being at home with you when you guys are not hunting, which will help then better your relationship for when you guys are hunting. So dogs, they love affection, they love attention. Anytime you give them affection or attention, they think it's because of whatever they are doing at that moment in time. So if she comes out and she comes over to you and she's excited to see you and she starts jumping on you and you pet her, or even if you try to push her down but you're putting your hands on her, she's gonna think she's getting attention. So she's gonna think that, okay, if she jumps on you, she gets pet. So she's gonna wanna jump on you so she can get pet. Instead, if she does jump, then it's nice to walk into her because you're exerting your dominance over her that way, and she'll stop jumping. If she doesn't right away, the more you just follow her around and keep walking into her, she'll stop jumping. And then it's also important to pet her when she is doing something nice. She's wondering what we're doing right now, and it's kind of chilly outside. But she's being calm, which is good, so then I can pet her and let her know that she's doing a good job. Good girl. If I didn't have a lead on her to be able to hold her here, then I could also just kind of grab her by her nose and settle her down physically. And then once she settles down, then go ahead and pet her and let her know that she's doing good. Dogs also feed off of your energy. So if I come over here and I get all excited with her, Finny, 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 ah, she's gonna get excited too. And if I pet her and I stay calm, she's gonna be more apt to feed off of that energy and stay calm as well. Good girl. So we're gonna go right into healing here. And you can see I have this slip lead and it's put right up behind of her ears. There's a nerve up behind a dog's ears, so it's like they like being rubbed there. If you pinch that nerve, it doesn't feel good either. So when you have a slip lead, a chain works too, the choke chains, the thinner ones, so it fits right up in that notch that they have behind their ears. So originally what they were designed to do was to go up behind their ears so you can use that nerve for your training. When you put it on correctly, it should go around her neck and then come back and pull through towards yourself. If it is on backwards, it will look like this, where it pulls around through and doesn't come back to where it goes. It's all weird. And this will tighten up, but this is not going to loosen up very well, especially if you have a chain. That's not a good thing. So it should flow, it should be fluid, nice and easy. So if I have that up here behind her head, this is also one of the biggest differences between a slip lead like this and having a lead on her flat collar, a regular leash, is that this is at the base of her neck and her shoulders. This is where all of her power is. And if I pull on that, she's naturally just gonna wanna pull harder. But if I have this up behind her ears and at the base of her head, then I have control of her head. And when I have control of her head, I have control of her body. So as I walk her, if she decides to go anywhere other than next to me, technically her front shoulder should be in line with my leading knee. So as my knee steps, her shoulder should be in line with it. And when I stop, she should stop. If she goes anywhere else, then I can give her a tug on the lead. If she keeps tugging, I can flip her ear behind it, which will apply a little bit more pressure and cause her to not listen. So then she'll want to walk next to me. If she figures out it's uncomfortable when she's not walking next to me, and she's awesome when she is walking next to me, then she's going to want to walk next to me, or you, or anybody that has her on a lead. I think that's all for that. So yeah, I will go ahead and start healing her. Ask her to heel. And there's Porthos. Come on. So we got a little distraction there. I'm just going to keep tugging her through. I'm going to work her through it. Come on. Good girl. Good. And then if I stop, she should stop. And then I can pet her, let her know she's doing good. She's pretty soft dog and she likes to play that she's a soft dog, so you can see how she's leaning on me right now. I don't want her to lean on me. I want her to be independent enough to stand on her own feet. So I'm just gonna nudge her off of me and have her do it properly. There we go, good girl. Same thing goes if she were like rolling over on her back or, you know, trying to get out of it any way that she can. The only way that she can get out of whatever she feels uncomfortable with right now is by doing what I am asking her to, which is just standing up, being confident, and walking next to me. Heel. Do you hear me say that to her? I've paired that with an aversive, so whether it's the collar or the lead, she knows that when I say that means that she's doing something she's not supposed to be doing. So she'll start to look towards you for clarification on what she is supposed to be doing. If she goes and jumps on a counter or anything that if you call her here and she veers off somewhere else, you say that lets her know that what she's doing right now, she's not supposed to be doing, and she needs to redirect her behavior into something that you are looking for. You want to continue to pair that, so use it with the lead or use it with the collar. It doesn't have to be all of the time, but enough that it stays fresh in her memory or in her mind, so she knows what it means. If you don't ever pair it with anything, it'll eventually exhaust itself, and then it won't mean anything to her. Come here. Here. Good girl. Heel. Come on. Girl. Come on. Come on. Here. Come here. Here. Good. And then that's just me trying to work her through it. She's a little bit nervous. It's a new situation. It's the neighbor's dog that came over to hang out. I think she's a little nervous to fall to behind the camera. So I'm just trying to work her through it and work her through that situation. If I give her head at this point and try to tell her and console her and like, oh, it's okay, that could make it worse, because then I'm giving her the affection for the state of mind frame and the state of mind and just the mind frame that she is in, and she's gonna think that that's a good place to be because she's getting affection for it. She's getting rewarded for it. We don't want that. I want to snap her out of it, so I'm trying to snap her out of it. Come on. Atta girl here. Heel. And then move on. Good girl. When I stop, she stops. Good. Okay. And then okay means that she can go be free, do whatever she wants. She can go say hi to Porthos. Do you want to go say hi to Porthos? I don't think he's around here anymore. Okay, so that is heel. If you have any questions about that, let me know. We're going to go ahead and stop, and then we'll start again with the here command.